Jai Ganesh. Hello students, welcome to my English class. Class 9 and 10 students. Let us today discuss about letter writing. We know letter writing is an important writing skill in English or any other language. We all should know how to write letters. We know letters are of two types. Some of them are formal letters and some others are informal letters. Formal letters are the official letters, business letters and applications. But informal letters are personal letters. We usually write letter to our friends and relatives. Our personal letters, we usually say letters. Today, let us discuss a letter to a friend, that is personal letter or letter writing. Okay. Hello students, let us discuss letter writing. We know letter writing is not a difficult task, but it depends upon our mindset and practice. If we practice so many letters writing a year, so we can develop our letter writing. Okay, so let us first see what are the elements of letter writing, which things are essential, and what are the steps we should follow before while writing a letter. You see, that is steps to write a letter to a friend. Sender's address at the top right or left hand margin. So we should first write the sender's address, because the receiver of the letter wants to know who is the sender, who from whom the letter is from. So sender's address should be written at the top right or left hand margin, and make sure that sender's address is clear and precise. Okay, and then we should write the date of letter writing. While writing the date, we should always remember the day is written in figures, month is in words, and year in full figures. Okay, then we have to write salutation. Salutation means dear friendly, dear friend, my dear Rohit, like this we can write. We can use comma is optional, we may or may not write. Then comes the content of the letter writing. Why we are writing the letter? What should be the content? Or what is the body part of the letter? That is also important. If the body part of the letter must contain introductory, means what is the purpose of writing letter, informative or cause and effect or problem and possible solutions, and the concluding part means request. All things should be there in the body part of the letter. Okay. Another is a complementary clause or subscription. This is a courteous way of ending a letter. Okay. And that is next is a sender's signature, not full signature of the sender. We should see. We should not. There is no need of writing full signature of the sender in a letter writing, in a letter to a friend. And lastly, you must write full address of both the sender and the receiver on the envelope. It is important to write in a letter to a friend or in personal letters. Let us discuss the question, last year annual HSC examination set question, which came in the last exam, a letter to a friend. You see, you read the question. Imagine you are Sangram Jana living in Chitrakar street, Paralakhamandi. Write a letter in about 100 words to your friend Rohit Das living in Rasulgarh, Bhubaneswar, inviting him to your sister's wedding. You can also read the question once again if you do not have a clear-cut idea. Imagine you are Sangram Jana living in Chitrakar street, Paralakhamandi. Write a letter in about 100 words to your friend Rohit Das living in Rasulgarh, Bhubaneswar, inviting him to your sister's wedding. Okay. So you know the answer lies in the question. From this question, we should find out who is the sender and who is the receiver of the letter, and what is the date of the letter, and what would be the content of the letter. First, let us see who is the sender of the letter. So Sangram Jena is the sender of the letter. And the sender's address is Chitrakar Street, Paralakhemandi. Okay. So who is the receiver of the letter? Rohit Das is the receiver of the letter, his friend. And what is the receiver's address? Rasulgarh, Bhubaneswar, Khurda. Okay. And what is the date of writing letter? Today's date, that is 30th August 2020. And what is the purpose of writing the letter to the friends? Inviting him to your sister's wedding. It is the purpose. This should be the content or the body part of the letter. So I think you have made up your mind to write the letter. Let us see the scheme of evaluation of mark division as per Board of Secondary Education Odisha, and this is a annual HSC examination 2020 solution. Full mark, you know, a letter to a friend is 10 mark, and a sender's address at the top right or left hand margin, that is Chitrakar Street, Paralakhemandi. If you write in this way, that means your address, right, sender's address is correct. You are given 1 mark. And date of letter writing, you know, you can write down 30th August 2020, 30 August 2020, August 30, 2020. Anything, any of one you can write, and that is correct. For that, you will be given half mark. Salutation means, you know, in beginning with respect. That is a dear Rohit, you can write, my dear Rohit, you can write like this. Comma, you may or may not use. Comma is optional. So for this you will be given, you are given half mark. Content or body of the letter, you should know what is the purpose of writing, why you are writing, and you should request for in request to attend the party. All these things should be in the content. For this content, you are given 6 mark. And subscription means ending or respect with ending. That is, you can write down yours lovingly, yours sincerely, like this, comma, you may or may not use. Comma is optional. For this, you will be given half mark. And signature, not full signature. No need of writing full signature in a letter to a friend. Only Sangram is enough for your friend. So for this, you will be given half mark. So at last, you never forget to write the address on the envelope. That is important in a letter to a friend or relatives or personal letters. From Sangram Jena, at Chitrakar Street, Post Paralakhemandi, District Gajapati, pin 761200. To Rohit Das, Rasulgarh, Bhubaneswar, District Khurda, pin 751010. So for this address on the envelope, you will be given 1 mark. Total, you can get 10 out of 10. You know, from this mark division, we came to know that the form carries 4 marks and content 6 marks, but the form without the content carries no mark. If anyone writes the form without content, he will be secured 0. Okay. So now let us answer the question, board question. So you have to write Chitrakar Street, Paralakhemandi, the sender's address, 30th August 2020. For sender's address, 1 mark is given, and for date, half mark is given. Dear Rohit, this is salutation. For salutation is the correct one, half mark is given. So what is the content? You will be glad to know that my sister, elder sister Pooja is getting married on 10th November 2020. She is fortunate to have a well-to-do and handsome match. Her would-be husband is a software engineer in TCS with attractive salary package in Bangalore. He is the only son of Mr. Rajkishore Biswal, Deputy Director Health. Her in-laws are highly educated and respectable family. They belong to Bhubaneswar. My father has arranged everything for the wedding festivities at Hotel Sri Krishna, Station Bazar, Paralakhemandi. My parents asked me to invite you along with your parents to attend the auspicious occasion. The day of marriage is drawing near. Hope you will never fail to join us a hand on this occasion. The content is correct, accurate, and complete, so you are given 6 marks for this. Yours sincerely, this is subscription is correct, and you are given also half mark. Sangram, initial or short signature, that is also correct. For this half mark is given. Then you have to write the address, the envelope. From Sangram Jena at Chitrakar Street, Post Paralakhemandi, District Gajapati, pin 761200. To Rohit Das, Rasulgarh, Bhubaneswar, District Khordha, pin 751010. The address is correct, so you are given 1 mark. So you are secured 10 out of 10. Okay, you read the question, you read the answer once again. How to write to the question. Chitrakar Street, Paralakhemandi, 30th August 2020. Dear Rohit, you will be glad to know that my elder sister Pooja is getting married on 10th November 2020. She is fortunate to have a well-to-do and handsome match. Her would-be husband is a software engineer in TCS with attractive salary package in Bangalore. He is the only son of Mr. Rajkishore Biswal, Deputy Director Health. Her in-laws are highly educated and respectable family. They belong to Bhubaneswar. My father has arranged everything for the wedding festivities at Hotel Sri Krishna, Station Bazar, Paralakhemandi. My parents asked me to invite you along with your parents to attend the auspicious occasion. The day of marriage is drawing near. Hope you will never fail to join us a hand on this occasion. Yours sincerely, Sangram. Address on the envelope from Sangram Jena at Chitrakar Street, Post Paralakhemandi, District Gajapati, pin 761200. To Rohit Das, Rasulgarh, Bhubaneswar, District Khordha, pin 751010. So, for this, you will be secured, you will get 10 out of 10. This is how you can write a letter, and in this way, you can answer or write any letter to any question in the examinations or any other purpose, and you will secure 10 out of 10 full mark in English in 10 minutes. I think this will benefit you much. So please share and subscribe. Thank you. Best of luck.